Hey there, Aries, and welcome. Thanks so much for joining me on my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. You are watching a general love reading for the sign of Aries for February 2021. So I have not been able to upload readings lately, and so I'm getting an early start on February because my schedule is unpredictable. Aries, it's been quite a while since I've read for you, so I'm excited to be back, and I'm excited to see what's going on for you guys. Hopefully we get some good stuff. New Year's started. It's been a little turbulent so far, but, you know, what else do we expect, right, at this point in time? So anyway, Aries, we'll get started here shortly. I want to give my brief introduction, but if you are brand new, there is more specific information in the description box below. I just want to remind all of my viewers that this is a general love reading, and of course that means it can't apply to any kind of situation, circumstance, or any kind of relationship that you're dealing with. And don't forget to be flexible with the energy. You can be represented by any of the characters that might show up in the cards, regardless of gender. Parts of the reading may resonate for you, while other parts may not. So take what does and leave behind the rest. My intention is that you enjoy the reading. Hopefully it resonates for you, but more importantly, I hope that you get something positive out of watching the reading and listening to it. So that's my intention, is that it benefits you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, Aries, so we're going to go ahead and get started here and see what's in the cards for February 2021 for Aries. Here we go. And I am recording in the evening, and so I have low light and poor artificial lighting. So it's what I've got. So I apologize in advance for the poor lighting, but also there's going to be a glare on the cards, some more so than others. But anyway, we're going to start off with the Hermit in reverse, paired with the Star in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. Two of Cups in reverse. And then the Two of Wands in reverse. So your first set of cards, you've got reversals except for the Eight of Pentacles. So, and we've got a King of Cups on the table to start. This can be your energy or the person that you're dealing with or somebody that you're dealing with, Aries. I feel like there's trouble in paradise. That's the obvious message. Trouble in paradise with regard to a relationship, but I think it's affecting this King of Cups on a personal level. I also think it's affecting other people surrounding him. This might be something this King is working on. Maybe he's decided to work on this issue within this relationship. This could, the Eight of Pentacles could indicate this is a situation, a work situation, or a relationship, colleague or coworker in a workplace. At least right now, Aries, I'm seeing a lot of disappointment. Feeling a lack of hope, maybe feeling emotionally disconnected from the situation. Maybe this is an ending that occurred that you're just kind of working through or trying to get over right now. Or this could right now just indicate a disruption within a relationship with this Two of Cups out here that's affecting other things. So let's get some more cards on the table for Aries and see what else we get. We've got the Seven of Wands in reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Wands, clarifying the Ten of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. Queen of Cups. She's in the upright. She's clarifying the Two of Cups in reverse. And then we have a Four of Swords in reverse. So I think this Queen of Cups is a separate person. So again, Aries, if you resonate with this reading, but you don't feel like you're this King of Cups, you could be this Queen of Cups. We'll get more into what's going on between these two. This is definitely two separate people. So again, with the Seven of Wands in reverse, it's almost like this sense of wanting to give up or not being able to fight for something. Ten of Pentacles is out here. This could involve a family situation. Could involve a business or a family business. It could just be indicating that there's a large group of people that you're close to, that you feel connected to, and I feel like whatever's going on within this relationship, it's definitely having an effect on others, or it could be affecting the situation within other relationships. And that in turn, I think, is having an effect on this King of Cups. In other words, that feels like it's kind of an obvious message, Aries. If your people around you are feeling unhappy about something, or there's conflict surrounding you, typically if it's affecting people that you care about, it'll affect you also. This Queen of Cups, she's in the upright. So the Queen of Cups is typically, of course, it's a feminine energy, but even if you're male, you may identify as this individual. The Queen of Cups is just somebody who's very compassionate and warm and loving and caring, very intuitive. Somebody who's very open to sharing her emotions and sharing her life with other people. She's very capable of giving that nurturing kind of compassionate and loving connection with somebody. She will not hold back her emotions. Let's get some more cards out here for Aries. So we have the Star this time in the upright position. Now this is the deck where there's that glare. It's really hard for me. That's one of the darker cards. They're light images, so they're a little harder to see. So again, I apologize. Anyway, the Star in reverse is down here with the Star. And then we have the Lovers. Eight of Cups. Six of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Knight of Wands in reverse. Five of Pentacles. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so there's two people involved here. This could be a workplace or working situation or working connection or relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but if I'm being honest, it feels like there is or was or has been a connection, a romantic connection between this King and this Queen of Cups. We have the Lovers out here, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Six of Cups out here, Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups. I mean, granted, a lot of these are in reverse, but to me, this indicates a very significant relationship, and it does feel romantic to me. An intimate connection between these two. The King of Cups being in reverse, I feel like he is emotionally unavailable. He could be unwilling to commit. He could, there could be some conflict in this relationship that's affected the connection, but I think this King is emotionally detached or unwilling to give the level of emotional commitment, at least that I think this Queen of Cups would want, deserves. This might be sporadic. For example, I think this King of Cups, I don't know that this is necessarily like a continuous pattern. I think that it could be that sometimes this connection works and sometimes it doesn't. It feels like it's unpredictable. But again, it feels like it could be a working connection. So these two could not only have an intimate connection, but they might work together. They might be colleagues, business partners. They potentially could be, just a partnership that is creating or building something together, even if that's in the form of family. But I also feel like there's a sense of trying to create or build legacy as well. So tangible assets and, making a name for yourself. In other words, it feels like this is a connection that possibly could be one of longevity. It could be one that's well established or has been in the past at the very least. Let's get some more cards out here for Aries. Let's see what else we get. Two of Wands again in reverse. The Hangman. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Wands. Judgment. Queen of Swords. Three of Pentacles this time in the reverse. So the King of the King of Cups has in the reverse has the Three of Pentacles in the upright position. The Queen of Cups in the upright has the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position. And then the Seven of Wands again, this time in the upright position. Okay, so this is, like I said before, this feels like a very intimate connection, and in addition to that, it's also there's some other kind of connection going on here. So again, it could be their business partners, colleagues, they're building or creating something together, they work together in some capacity. It's something beyond the intimate connection, in other words. However, this King of Cups is he's not necessarily real predictable or real consistent with regard to the intimate connection or emotional connection with this Queen of Cups. He might be on again, off again. This connection might be on again, off again. He might be hot and cold. It feels like he is, and I don't feel like he necessarily is communicating that very well, if at all. He could be reluctant to talk about feelings or connect on that emotional level. It could be that he's just uncomfortable with it, or again, male or female, this person is disconnected and it feels inconsistent. So it feels like there could be times when things are running smoothly or going well, but I think the big issue is this emotional disconnect. For this Queen of Cups, if she doesn't feel, I get the strong sense that if she doesn't feel that consistent emotional connection with this king, then she doesn't feel like it's a working situation otherwise. In other words, these two are not just going to work together on a platonic level. Okay? This queen wants and or needs or deserves, or all of the above, more from this connection from this King of Cups. And she's not getting it. And so it feels like there's this expectation that this Queen of Cups is going to hang on anyway. In other words, just because this king is acting like an ass, he's not talking, maybe he's being pissy, throwing out the negative pieces, but he could just be kind of dismissive or feeling disconnected or whatever the case may be. He's not giving this queen what she needs. That's missing and it's inconsistent, but there's this expectation that this Queen of Cups, because of her level of compassion and love for this king, that she's going to still hang on, even though that piece from him is missing. Well, the case, based on what I'm seeing here, that's that expectation. I think the question is that this queen's reality? Is that really the decision she's made, that she'll hang on no matter what? And then there's this other part of it where, like I said, I think there's other people that are surrounding these two. Again, it could be family. It feels strongly like it could be family. So it could be extended family, it could be children. But this queen's decision to connect with and work with this king is also largely based on the other stuff that's going on around her. Again, family, home, security, tangible reasons, financial reasons, that kind of thing. Let's get some more cards out here for Aries and see what else we get. Justice. 4 of Pentacles again. The Tower in reverse. There's the King of Cups in reverse again. The King of Swords. So now we have the Queen of Swords, King of Swords. The High Priestess. The Nine of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Ten of Wands. You have so many repeats, Aries. It's fabulous. We have the Two of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Star, the Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. We have the King and Queen of Swords, the King and Queen of Cups. King of Cups is out here twice. Ten of Wands twice. Okay. Sorry, sometimes I just like to go through them and see how many they are. It's fun. All right, Aries. So here's the deal. So these cards are kind of confirming what I already saw. I don't think there's a lot of communication between these two, but I think there's a lot of understanding or clarity between these two. There is a knowing between these two. I think this King and Queen are representing the King and Queen of Cups. King, Queen of Swords and King, Queen of Cups are the same people. I don't think there's a lot of verbal communication, the spoken word. But I do believe that these two are very intuitive people, and there's kind of a knowing between these two. I was feeling a little bit disheartened about the situation for quite a while in the reading. I've changed my mind since this last set came out about the possible outcome regarding these two, because there will not be an ending between these two. There's a disconnect right now, but there is not an ending. At least there's not one on this table. There's trouble in paradise for sure. And there's issues that need to be taken care of for sure. But this is not an ending to a relationship. This Queen of Cups is not getting what she wants right now out of this connection, out of this relationship, but she's not going to let go of it. And they both know this. Both the King and Queen know this. It doesn't have to be said or spoken out loud. It's just understood. It may have been talked about in the past, maybe, or maybe it's maybe vows, people being true to their vows, for example. There are some issues within this relationship, but I also think surrounding this relationship right now, the way this King is dealing with it is there's this emotional disconnect. So he might feel apathetic towards the situation. He might be feeling like he can't do anything about it. He might be feeling like things are hopeless. But while he's going through this stuff right now, while he's maybe dealing with some decisions maybe that he made in the past, or some mistakes that occurred, I think that there is something indicating that, again, it could be a number of different things. I'm not going to try to narrow it down, because I think this could be problems within a family, work situation where, this King is just frustrated or feeling disconnected because he's dealing with other crap. It could be any number of things. But even though this Queen of Cups is not getting emotionally what she would like out of this connection, in fact, it might be absolutely non-existent. The exact opposite of what a Queen of Cups would sign up for. Absolutely non-existent. This emotional connection, the intimate piece, maybe there's a disconnect in that regard. And it could be affecting what these two are creating or building or working on together. Because I think when these two are in harmony, I think it probably is a really great thing. It probably is a situation where there's just a lot of joy and happiness. It's a Ten of Cups situation. This is not a Ten of Cups situation. This is a lull in the Ten of Cups existence for these two. It's going to come back. It definitely feels, though, that there's a lot to work through. And I think that, based on what I'm seeing, Aries, this Queen of Cups is like, yeah, this is kind of shitty, but I'm not going anywhere. I didn't sign up for this, and I don't like it, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna put up a fight. I'm going to hold my ground. I am going to carry this burden for the time being, because that's what I signed up for. That's what I promised. That's what I vowed to do. That's what the contract said, and I signed that piece of paper. Like I said, it could be anything. This Queen of Cups is devoted on a very deep level. So if you're this King of Cups, Queen of Cups, as far as I can tell in this reading, is not going anywhere. Now, if you're a Queen of Cups and you're like, hell with this, I'm out of here, then this probably is not your reading, because that's not what I'm seeing here. This Queen of Cups is not going anywhere, even though she's, like I said, this isn't what she signed up for. She's not happy about it, but she also knows it's not forever. And also, I think that they're, indicated in these cards is because there could be, like I said, trouble in paradise, whatever that looks like for you, Aries. At the same time, it's not necessarily spoken about, or maybe it's not, directly addressed. I feel like both of these two are extremely clear and very, both of them just know. There's this knowing between these two, that even if it's not spoken, even if the words are not said, they'll be able to work things out eventually. Doesn't feel like it's necessarily happening right now. That could be the first step, is admitting the knowing, admitting that, we're going through this crap. It's not feeling real good right now, but eventually we're going to get. I'm not taking those. Two flop. Should I take these? The Three of Pentacles and the Youth in reverse. Well, the Three of Pentacles was definitely an instant. It flopped out where I never do that. I never take cards like that. I'm going to take these two, the Aries, because of how weird it was the way they flopped on my hand. And like I said, the Three of Pentacles is out here twice. Once on the Queen of Cups and once on the King of Cups. In fact, I'll show you. I haven't been showing the cards as much in these nighttime readings because of the weird glare, which is kind of disappointing, but I think you can see most of them on the table anyway. But anyway, there they are. See? I know, that's the Three of Pentacles. So let's read both of these. The Youth is one of the major arcana cards in reverse. It's a potential blockage. The Three of Pentacles is in the upright position. I'm going to read that one first, and then we'll see what else we get, Aries, and then we're going to wrap this up. And we're doing pretty good with time, 27 minutes. So 2 cards. Typically, I don't like to take 2 cards because they can be long. But we're doing good on time, and I think both of these are relatively short, if I'm not mistaken. This first one's just about a half a page, 3 of Earth. And I will display the cards. These show up a little bit better because they're darker images. And hopefully you can enjoy the image while I read. Okay, here we go, Aries. The 3 of Earth represents a time of preparation. It is a time to sow the seeds born of thought, need, and desire in fertile soil, and do what is required in order to make those seeds grow. It is time for you to do the necessary groundwork. Remember, the outcome can only be equal to the investment you are willing to make in the here and now. The 3 of Earth can also symbolize a time of sacrifice in the weeks and months ahead. There may be choices offered that appear as limitations or restrictions. While those choices might bring about feelings of reluctance, frustration, and annoyance, put them aside and focus on what the end result will bring. The future may also offer moments of adversity and hardship that make you want to give up. If you find your resolve changing over the weeks and months ahead, know that all that you hope to achieve is dependent upon your willingness to make a commitment now, and then honor that commitment to the end. I love that. Do so knowing that it will be noticed and respected. It may even increase the opportunities that come your way. So again, I do get the strong feeling this isn't just about an intimate connection. By the way, I said before, I didn't think that this had to be a romantic or intimate connection. It feels strongly like it is, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. There is something else significant about this relationship that's developing and growing throughout this process. Whether it be further education, new work responsibilities, saving for a new home, or building a business, now is the time to look for realistic grounded options, and to then get in touch with those who have the knowledge and information you require in order to determine if your objectives can be achieved and the best course of action for you to take. The 3 of Earth asks, what are you willing to do now in order to achieve the outcome you desire? Well, there you go. I mean, not much more needs to be added to that. This is about commitment. This is about making promises. This is about seeing something through. This is about doing the hard work that's necessary. This Queen of Cups may be reluctant because that emotional piece is missing right now for her, but the commitment's not gone. The vow didn't just disappear or dissipate or, go away. The contract didn't just, get shredded or, burn. It's all still intact. There's just the trouble in paradise. So let's look at the Youth in reverse and see what that has to say, and then we're going to wrap this up. This one's also about half a page, Aries, and I'll display the card in the upright for you as best that I can. Unwilling to abide by rules that maintain order and harmony, the youth rebels against those in positions of authority and anyone who demands that he moderate his behavior when it causes hurt to those around him. Regardless of whether his actions are justified or not, the reversed youth may be lacking in empathy and unwilling to consider the feelings of others, especially when there is a chance for him to pursue his own interests. So right now, I'm just getting the feeling this is applying to the King of Cups. So this might be an explanation of what's going on with him, or a little bit more information regarding that person. Let me read the rest of it and see what else it says. The reversed youth refuses to give in and may be unaware or unwilling to see that he is guilty of selfishness. When censored, he might respond with emotional outbursts, aggression, and impulsive behavior and choose to run away. When the youth appears reversed in your reading, ask yourself if you are running away from a situation that could be resolved with communication and compromise. Are you being overly rigid and narrow-minded, refusing to see your actions from another's perspective, running away from conflict that does not bring resolution? Neither does being selfish, impulsive, or inflexible. Instead, be open and empathetic. It is not a question of giving up the things that interest you, but one of moderation and temperance. Do not pursue your freedom to such an extent that you prevent others from having the same freedom. Okay, so this to me did apply to this King of Cups. It could be one of the explanations for, or the explanation for, this King's current state of mind, which is, he's dealing with some shadow energy on an emotional level, whatever that means for you, Aries. And this partnership, it's affecting this partnership with this Queen, and then external parties. Again, this could be family, extended family, close colleagues, co-workers, so on and so forth. So the youth in reverse to me indicates this could be, again, a situation where this king wants something different, or was moving in a different direction, or was not willing to compromise in some way. This card could imply any kind of situation is going on with this king, but it also does kind of imply maybe a selfishness, maybe a level of immaturity. We do have the Page of Wands in reverse here with Judgment in reverse with this King of Cups. So there could be, some kind of selfishness or kind of an immature, an immaturity going on with this King of Cups, with the situation. So anyway, Aries, I'm going to leave that here. I think that I picked apart the cards pretty well. I think I got what I could out of the story. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it resonated, of course, and I hope that you got something out of it. I hope that maybe the message helped you in some way, shape, or form. So Aries, I'm going to leave that here. I really enjoyed the reading. I'm glad to be back, and I just want to say a big thank you to all of my viewers out there. Thanks so much for watching. If this did resonate, please like, share, subscribe, and of course leave a comment if you want to. Those are always great. And I will see you next time. Happy February 2021. Bye.